In this video, I'd like to do a review of a tool called WP Twin. This isn't a WordPress plugin, it's a script that you can run, and you can do backups of your WordPress site and easily restore your site if anything happens to it, like for example if a hacker breaks in and messes up your website or deletes your data. I figured the best way to review this product is actually to show you how it works. So I've got my website up here. This is my Creating Fat Content site where I'm going to be hosting my Insiders membership group, and I'm going to delete the site using FTP, and I'm going to delete the database so everything is gone, and then we'll see how it is restored with WP Twin. So the first thing I've got to do is I've got to log in with FTP to my folder where I've got the Creating Fat Content course, and over on the left hand side here, these are the files you get with WP Twin. WP Twin PHP is the file that you use to take the backup. So I'm going to drag that across to my Creating Fat Content folder and then go across to my site and type in the URL where that file is and hit return. Okay, now it says here that in order to do a clone, I've got to be logged in as administrator, so click here to proceed. And I log in to the dashboard. And this is the interface that you get. I actually have, if you look over here, I've actually got folders which are not part of WordPress. So I want to actually copy and back up all the folders, not just the WordPress files. So back over here, I click this button to say include non-WordPress folders, and then to create the backup, I just click that button and wait for a few seconds. Okay, that took about 30 seconds to a minute, something like that. And we've got here now the clone, which I can just click on the link to download to my computer. Okay, that file has now been downloaded, and we can click the delete the clone button so that it's then deleted from the server. That's for security reasons. Now I can open up here and see there's my backup file. Now I'm going to just push this over to one side for a moment, and what we're going to do next is we're going to go in and we're actually going to delete the WordPress installation. Well, let's first go to Fantastico and we'll delete the WordPress installation. Okay, here I am in WordPress. You can see my Creating Fat Content site here. I'm going to remove WordPress. We'll find that it's not actually working. Now let's just make doubly sure everything's deleted. If we go over to FileZilla, into the web space for Creating Fat Content, let's have a look and see what files are still there. Right, what I want to do is I want to just delete everything. Okay, now you can see that all the files, except for my CGI bin, which has nothing in anyway, all of my files have been deleted, and we can confirm this if we go back to my site and try refreshing. Right, there's absolutely nothing there but the CGI bin. Okay, now let's go and use PT Twin to restore the site. First thing I'm going to do is I've got to install Fantastico. I've got to install WordPress, so I'll use Fantastico, go over to the WordPress install. I want a new installation, and I'm going to install it on Creating Fat Content domain. I want it installed in the root directory. I can put in anything here really. Admin nickname, and I'm going to install WordPress. Finish installation. We can see it's been this same directory database name has been created, and any second now we should finish. Okay, so WordPress has now been installed. If I go back to my site, we can see we've got the plain vanilla Creating Fat Content site with WordPress default template. So let's restore the site. We go back to FileZilla. We can refresh this so we can see that there are indeed the WordPress files there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the WP twin deploy across to the directory. That's the file that we need from the WP twin script to reinstate our site. I'm going to drag across the backup and upload that. Okay, the backup file's been uploaded. Let's go back over to our site and we type in the URL of the restore script, which is the name of your domain, wp-twin-deploy.php. Hit return. You need to type in the email address that you used when you purchased so you can validate, and here's the deploy clone screen. So choose the automatic cleanup features. It will delete the clone and it will delete the script. That's what we want. Select the clone to file to deploy, which is the one we just uploaded, and then click the button to deploy the clone. And we get a message now saying the site clone has been deployed. Click here to view and it should take us back to our site that has been fully reinstated, as you can see. If we go across to the FTP and just refresh the FTP screen, we should see those folders that are non-WordPress folders reappearing. So that's WP Twin. It could really save your back if somebody manages to hack into your site, or if there's a server crash. These sorts of backups you take once a week or so, and you'll always find that you can back up your site if disaster does happen.